Preparing to live stream. I am going to check my Facebook and then share it with Growing Gratitude. And then also, let's see, it looks like we're live. So you guys, if you can see us, we are, Zoom went through an update. So I am currently learning as I go, I'm learning right in front of you, but I'm also going to share this into Growing Gratitude. So if you are in Growing Gratitude, or if you're not, join us there. And then if you are, great, you can watch it from there. You can watch it from right where you're at. But welcome, you guys. Today is a really exciting day. I am going to shift back over to the Zoom so I can see your beautiful face. Hi, Amberley. Welcome.
Hey, thank you.
Yes. You guys, Amberley is calling in from Florida right now. She's on vacay. And, I was thinking about it before we went live, and I was just like, I called in from Mexico for a month, and we're about to take a countrywide road trip, and we'll be calling from all sorts of states. But what I love about that, when I was thinking about this live with you, I was just thinking, this is the life we're creating, a life of, financial, time, map, freedom, range of motion, and what we get to offer and do. And so I just want to welcome you to the live and share you with our audience.
Yay. Thank you. I'm excited to be with you all. I really am. Like, this is great. This is really good.
Well, and thanks for taking a moment off of your vacation to join us and share, because
no problem.
This is a really fun and exciting announcement, is we have a new book club host. I always love celebrating. And this is long time coming, and I don't think either of us really knew that for a very long time too, but I have known Amberley for 5 years, something close to that. And we were in direct sales together. We have grown together, so much sisterhood and so much evolution in the way of like our paths are very parallel, and then they intersect, and then they're parallel and they intersect. And so I love that part, because getting to work together over the last year a little bit more closely has been a really beautiful opportunity to expand the mission of Hearts Unleashed and to unleash new hearts and share in new ways. So Amberley, welcome. Thanks for being here, and introduce yourself in your own little way.
All right, I'm going to. So I'm Amberley Meyerhoffer. I am let's see here, 37 years old. I feel like done it all in the sense of the realm of busting my butt. But right now, currently I'm enjoying raising my 3 daughters that are 9, 6, and 4. I'm down in Florida with my husband, Matt, celebrating 10-year anniversary, a COVID year later. And, one of the things that I found that has brought me close to let me put this, like, to feel complete, is listening to people and understanding their story. I always enjoy conversation and listening, because I get a lot of life lessons out of listening to people's stories. And what I realize is that there's a lot of things that people want to say, and there's not always the audience to get a chance to share who you are and what's going on. So I teach 5th grade. I didn't even say I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. I'm a coach.
Yeah. Well,
I live awesome in the Midwest.
Yes. And that's where we got to meet, is lovely Chicagoland area. And so I love what you were saying, though, about people having a lot of things to say and not necessarily a space or audience to say it. And I think, if you don't mind sharing your own experience in your participation in the Hearts Unleashed Book Club and what that was like for you.
Yes. So about a year ago when COVID started, so I don't know who's listening right now, but I had a lot going on in my mind, and I felt very unbalanced, very overwhelmed, was trying to do it all. And to be completely honest with you, I didn't really like who I was in that state of, I can handle it. I'm kind of telling on myself. I became like, I was kind of miserable, but really more miserable in my own head.
Oh, your voice kind of went away. Maybe you plug. Oh, there you go. You're back.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
Just the last sentence.
Yeah. So Abby, when you posted you guys, I had seen Abigail post through Hearts Unleashed and her own content. And I always found it inspiring, but I never thought I needed, any kind of help from anybody, because that's just not how I operated. But long story short, there was a post that said, I can see you cleaning up your physical space. It was something to the degree, but until you clean up your mental space, it ain't going to do shit, or something like that. And at that moment, I had enough. Like, I was so tired of being frustrated, tired of being angry and kinked up in ways that just were twisted, and like I couldn't get my thoughts sorted out. So I contacted Abigail, and we did a little discover call. You guys, I got into this Time to Shine program over a year ago now, and it was time for me to say that I'm enough. Like, I need to work on me. And it was truly, when you talk about how you feel when you get a promotion. I felt the work we did each week, that I got promoted in a way that wasn't even, that wasn't anything but working on myself. I felt better. And I hosted Abigail years ago in the Midwest to share this book, Giving Up, which is the book club that I'm doing. And I'm excited for people to check it out, because after and as I was doing my Time to Shine work, Abigail brought up a book club and hosting with some friends. And absolutely, because here's what I recognize, and here's what I want to share and put out there for whoever's watching, is that there's a lot of us that go through our day without the acknowledgement of what we do, what our thoughts are. Sometimes we share to ears that already think they know our story, when really we're trying to redefine who we are. We're trying to, work through where we want to go and how do we get there. And sometimes we just want to talk about our day or our week. And what I love about her book, first off, is it is relatable. It's a simple read, and it is a read that prompts a lot of great reflection coming from anybody who questions decisions that they've made. Not all bad, but just to try to get it all and to have that life. And we get into things, and before we know it, we kind of find that we're unhappy with what we chose, and we don't really, there's a lot of support within this community that I'm excited to facilitate and provide reflection for. And it's a space for the book club specifically for you to meet people that you don't know, for you to grow in friendships that maybe but you haven't really taken that dive deeper into getting to know you well. I certainly learned a lot from my friends of a lifetime doing this book club with them, because the conversations are so geared towards us reflecting on where we were and where we want to go. I'm excited to listen and work and be there and acknowledge, and a space that is not judgmental. One that you can come and you're like, I can't wait to talk or connect or share. Or maybe you're somebody who just wants to listen because you learn from that, like I do.
Yeah.
Learning stories.
I love the depth of your answer and the range of it too, because, you talked about the book club and you talked about Time to Shine. And I just love the emotional evolution you kind of talked about. And so thank you for, sharing your experience in that and what it's provided you. And the aspect too, you said, learning so much of my friends that I've had for years, right? Like, I've had mothers and daughters do this, and teammates and friends, and then there's men and women. And so it's so many different layers, but I just love it. And so what would you say to the people who are listening who might be considering doing your book club, which starts on June 8th at 8 p.m. Central, and that is available already on abigailgazza.com/shop. That's where all of our book clubs live. So if it's ever a season and you miss this entry, or if this isn't the season for you, or this isn't the time for you, or just that date doesn't work, go look at the shop.com and see what days and times work for you, because we're always offering new book clubs and programs. And so, Amberley, just back to yours, is what do you want to share with our listeners who might be considering what they can, show up for, what they can expect, and what you'd like to offer them in your book club?
Yeah, well, I'm excited. And what I would love to say is if you are carrying around so much, you almost like have thought bubbles popping, but they're not coming out. You don't have that space to get some clarity. I'm looking for those. I mean, I would love to invite any of you who just need a minute for yourself. Like you need an hour and a half for yourself to unwind and to kind of sift through what's going on. That is, I'm excited. I know it's summer and it's a summer evening, but I will also tell you this, out of my book clubs that I've done and been a part of and participated in, what's amazing about this is when you get off from this book club, it was about you. It was centered on your where you're at. And at the end of it, you're going to leave that call refreshed, acknowledged. I really feel that value is going to carry you through your week, and you're going to find that how you came into it, you're going to really feel lifted from some of that stuff that you might be holding on to. And if you're just a teammate, you're going to be a better teammate after this book club because you're going to feel good about venting and sharing in a safe space. If you're a wife, you're going to feel great because you got things off your shoulders that maybe only another woman in a book club or, could understand. And if you're somebody who's just looking to connect, just because it's been a year of being disconnected in ways, to hear raw and real, that's what I'm looking for. I love raw and I love real.
Yeah, so good. Well, and I think I do too. And honestly, at this point in my life, I'm like, small talk, like, if we're not talking about what there's really to talk about, then please go somewhere else. It's like, but anyways, besides that, you said something that's really important about it's summer, it's a summer evening, you might not, and whatever time of the year, I think, especially you're speaking into the hearts of moms, but women, anybody, a busy person, that we feel like we don't have the time for it or the energy for it, right? And I think this is so important because the concept of we make time and we make energy, that if you make the time for the club, if you make time for the call, for the space for you, even if it's any other form of self-care, you are making energy because you're restoring yourself. There's restoration there, there's connection, there's sisterhood, there's communication, there's completion, there's so many layers available inside of what this book club offers. And on top of that, I really love what you particularly picked is like, it's 8 p.m. on a Tuesday night. And so this is for those people who say, I ain't got the time. It's after bedtime. It's your time. Hopefully the house is a little bit more quiet, or maybe you're done with your workday. And so it might feel like, carving out moments for you, but that's what we do in Hearts Unleashed. And that's what we do in transformation is we prioritize caring for the self. We prioritize our emotional intelligence and getting our emotional needs met. And this is that opportunity. And so Amberley, I'm so excited. Is there anything you'd love to leave our watchers, our listeners with today?
Yeah. The one thing I always say is it's your one life, and taking time to spend time on yourself is really adding the most value. It is one of the last resorts I had though, so I can understand a hesitation. But I can tell you that I am enthusiastically excited, and I've been sharing with everybody because I just don't know if everyone understands the value in what is being offered. So I just consider the value, and let me tell you, you're worth it. And that's what I want. I can't wait. I can't wait to see who joins. I'm excited. Let's do this. Yeah.
Well, and there's already a few people in your group. So I'm so excited because it's like, you guys just join in. It's going to be great. And, you said something.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I'm literally sitting in a parking lot on a water meter thing. So come as you are. It does not matter what you're doing or where you're at. It really doesn't. And I just can't wait to see how everything unravels for the choice that you're about to make. I think it's totally worth it, everybody.
Yeah, so good. Thank you for saying come as you are. And you mentioned the value is this is a minimal commitment kind of program. So you come, see, experience coaching. This is a toe in, a flavor of what it's like. And it's brilliant work. And Amberley is amazing. In fact, I trust her name and I trust her with my company. So it's like, show up for the club, you know? And so, I love it because it's not my company. It's not about me and we, it's about the fact that like everyone resonates with different people. And I think that's really important. And Amberley, you hold such a phenomenal space for people as a listener, as a heart-centered leader. I just love it. And I would love for people to be in your book club particularly. And so thank you for being you. Thank you for the heart that you have and the way that you show up in the world.
No, this is awesome. I'm excited.
Yay.
I'm excited.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Yep. And listeners, thanks for tuning in. Please share this. If you know it would really resonate with someone in particular. If you know Amberley is the perfect coach for the perfect person that you know or yourself, just head over to abigailgazda.com/shop and just scroll down and you'll see Amberley's book club right there. Check out our other coaches, check out our YouTube channel to meet all of the other coaches and all of the other fun stuff we've got going on. But thank you for tuning in today. Your time is valuable and we appreciate you spending some of it with us. We love you. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye.